black that he couldn't even tell the feature on his face. And he said that entity was black and he was like 9 feet tall or better or more. But nobody talks about any of that. It's like a taboo subject. Or they just, I don't know, man, there's something not right with people. They just don't dig all these angles. They don't, and these images, like I say, this is all in your damn face, and they don't want to talk about that. Oh, I want to talk is about the saucer and the alien and the shit, and this has nothing to do with aliens. This is the system or the creator or God or the universe, whatever you want to call it. This is metaphysical. This is not, and I don't think in that moon there is any damn alien, but it's metaphysical. They show what they want to show you, and that's it. Oh, you want to see alien? We show you some alien. Yeah. 9 saucers and this and that. Oh, I saw it, man. Yeah, there were saucers. And there might be just an imitation, and man, God can create anything. That so-called system, if they made an astronaut, made it look exactly like an astronaut holding a flag, what makes you think that he cannot do anything else? Shit. But that's the problem, that they don't want to mix metaphysical deal with this alien part. It's just like, no, you are religious, and that has nothing to do. God has no religion, man. And this has nothing to do with that either. The physics employed here are unexplainable. And that, to begin with, the code of this geometrical shape is that of a hand. A simple shape, but it's three-dimensional. It becomes so convoluted you don't know what the heck you're looking at. There's some texture, weird deal, but I'm telling you that that's the original shape. It's a hand, and these are the same thing. Hands grabbing whatever. The cylinder that contains the divine laws of the universe, probably. Look, there is a hand right down there. That's all there is. The hands stacked up and they blend into that black background. But it's not really black, it's colorful, but NASA took the color off to hide the shit. Look at that. See, they see the object going by. Oh, wow, look at the alien ship. It was a sphere, that's all. But the thing is that this shit is flying through that medium, through that translucent geometry. Is the problem that I see. They don't want to talk about. They don't even see it. And look, that's what that is in those so-called craters. The same geometry, but it's more simple. Here is simple, but it's really complex because there's a lot of them. It's just that I can't expand the freaking hand. These bright deals are fingernails right here. You can see it. Look. The two deals, those are fingers from a hand. Look. But it's so perfect. It's exactly a human hand. It's not a chicken foot or a crocodile there. It's a human hand with 5 fingers. 4 fingers and a thumb. And it repeats like a fractal. The other dude that told me that is correct. It's like a fractal. And right down here, you see the thumb, like that. A hand like that. Boom. There's the thumb right there, boom. But it repeats, it keeps repeating. Here is on a white color around the rim of that so-called crater. You can see it keeps repeating and repeating and repeating. My goodness, one thing becomes so complex. And you see it here again, girl grabbing something. And it matches the one in the dark and the one in the bright. It's so kick-ass, man. Like I said, you have to admire that art. Like Art Peter Neal says, it's like somebody told the dude, you have to make this here that has to look like this one and that one, and all of them have to look the same. He was correct on that. I said he didn't know what the geometry was. He just never got to that. Look, there's a finger here real clearly, or a thumb, and then you see the other finger right here. Oh. I mean, it's incredible, man. When you really find out what that is, then it blows your mind how the way it's done is just, wow, man, it's just perfect. Who can do something like that with zero blemish, millions and trillions and who knows how many times, quadrillions of times, and not a single imperfection? There's only one. The one that owns our souls and bodies and everything else. See, the crater is not just one rim, smooth like that, no. It has all these bumps because those are the knuckles from hands. It's not just one, many of them. I mean, what I did here is just an insult to what really is there. But that part, people is having a hard time believing or thinking that something like that could be. Look, that's on the song, the same exact texture. It's even on the song itself. It's on that thing, the object. Look, the same texture. Look at that. Well, I already show a Soho image with that texture. There it is. Look, there is the texture again. Here it look kind of blurry and shit because that's what NASA does. They mess up the images. And that's supposed to be object. It's really a hand. It's difficult for people to even consider that that's what that is. It's an electromagnetic something, but it's in the hand, in the shape of a hand. And the entire background is all the same too. That's what I say. What is this then? The texture is dark and it's that texture. The sun is the same texture and the moon and everything else. What are they? Just clumps that vibrate and they look like they're rotating, or what's the deal there? That's the part I cannot guess that. These are fingernails, look. These are fingernails right there, like that. And there's a secondary one going the opposite like this. And this one is going this way. Well, just to give you an idea how incredible this deal is, that then you have the little hands going all around like that. And it becomes so complex, man. But everything matches everything else. It's just kick ass. I mean, It's just that no matter how many times you explain how the thing is, people just don't want to get to that. It's like a no, 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 no. Okay. No, 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 no. Shit. You're gonna see it on everything because that's all I'm finding. You can pretend all you want that this shit ain't happening. It is happening. Look at this guy here in this picture, in this video. Look at the sky, and then you see the texture is exactly like the one on the moon. Look. And the same geometry, look at that. What is that? Well, let me show you what's in the cloud. 1 finger, 2 finger, 3 finger, 4 finger. And look at the fingernail. And then the thumb. In this case, it's like that, but it's in other position because it's the same exact geometry, my goodness. And then it repeats here again, and again, and again, and again, and the same thing. Every single part of the sky is all the same as the one on the moon and space. And it keeps repeating here, look, it repeats here, like that. I mean, it's like, that's what I say. What is this then? Where are we? Where are we? Well, we are in this deal, all is the same, all of it. Look at that. You're looking at the same hand deal, it's on everything, look. All of it is like that, but if you don't know the geometry, then it will drive you nuts because you say, oh, but I see all this convoluted shit and this is like this dude saying, but yeah, it's like that, but it's because you cannot see the original shape. It's there, it's on everything. And it becomes one and only. Once you get the hang to this, then you see, wow, well, then you start questioning, wow, well, what is this then? We are just clumps of the same geometry that is become thicker and rounder in planets and moon. Then down here becomes this and that, and we're walking through it, we're breathing it, so we're part of it in every which way. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Have to be. There's no other way around that. Look, and this becomes enormous fingernails from an enormous hand like that. Look, all this shit, these are fingernails. Look. One enormous fingernail, then the other one, then the other one. Maybe that's why the deal is revealing to me this deal. It's like it wants me to explain this shit. I don't know why, but it does. I can't help but observing this thing. Look how it does right here. Look at it, the hands like that. Then you see the thumb right here of a hand. Sometimes the thumb is up here, like a baseball glove, like it's saying goodbye. But most of the time it's right here, like that. I mean, you can see it, man, but if you don't know that geometry, look at that, right there.